Welcome back. In this video, we'll learn about spinners in Android Studio. There are a lot of information in this video, so I want from you to focus with me. A spinner is a UI widget that displays a drop-down list of items from which users can select a single option. It's similar to radio group. A spinner is often used when you want users to choose from a set of predefined options. First of all, let's define our spinner in the layout XML. I'll start with spinner, wrap content, and you can see this is the drop-down menu. Let's move to the main activity to reference the spinner and set up an array adapter to populate the drop-down list with data. The second step is to create the array adapter. Array adapter of type string. I'll name it as adapter equal to new array adapter. An array adapter is a class that acts as a bridge between an array or a list of data and the list view, grid view, spinner, or other similar UI widgets. It's commonly used to populate these widgets with data and display them to the user. An array adapter takes care of converting each item in the data source into a corresponding view that can be displayed within the UI. To create an array adapter, you typically use one of its constructors. If I click Ctrl and left mouse, can see the different types of constructors. I'll use the constructor that takes a context, a layout resource for the individual item, and the data source, which is usually an array or a list. I'll use this as a context, and the context is a fundamental class that represents the current state and environment in which an application is running. It provides access to various resources, system services, and information about the application's execution context. Context is an essential concept in Android development, and it's used extensively to interact with Android system and perform various tasks. Later on, we'll talk about array adapters and different types of adapters, and we'll talk about context in details. The second parameter is the data source or the array of data. I'll create an array here. It's of type string array. I'll name it as courses equal to, and these strings are the items of this courses array: C++, Java, Kotlin, and Python. I need to pass the data source here, which is courses. The third parameter is the layout that it is used for the selected item. I'll use a predefined layout, which is from android.r.layout.simple_spinner dropdown, or I can use, and we have an error here. I need to permute arguments. I switched the spinner item with the courses. Okay, so courses is the third, or the array list is the third parameter that I need to pass to the adapter. So this is the adapter. It's acting as a bridge between the data source and the view. It will supply the view with the data from the data source. The last step is to apply the adapter to the spinner. I'll use spinner.setAdapter, and I'll specify the adapter instance that I created before. Run the application, and congratulations, this is our spinner. You can see the items: Java, Python, Kotlin,